Let me ask you something. What if I told you being undefeated has nothing to do with winning every fight and everything to do with refusing to surrender? Because while most people are chasing comfort, you're here chasing character. You're not just trying to survive this world, you want to own it. You want to live rich, not just with money, but with purpose, power, and peace of mind. So here's the truth. Being undefeated doesn't mean you never fall. It means you never stay down. Let's break this down. 5 principles, each one a weapon. Miss one, and you'll break like the rest. Stay with me. Act 1, the war within. The first war isn't out there. It's in here. The war within. Fear, laziness, doubt. It's not your enemy. It's your training partner. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in Rome, wrote this to himself. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He wasn't trying to feel powerful. He trained his mind to be. You want to be undefeated? Start mastering your inner world. Wake up tired? Show up anyway? Feel like quitting? Go harder, because every time you beat your emotions, you earn self-respect. And once you conquer the voice in your head, you'll start to notice something odd. The world starts to bend in your favor. Act 2. The game is rigged. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Life is rigged, but it's not rigged against you. It's rigged against the lazy. Winners aren't always the smartest. They're just the ones who refuse to stay average. Epictetus said, "You become what you give your attention to." If you focus on comfort, you become weak. If you focus on growth, you become dangerous. Let me ask you this. Why do some people fail at everything, while others seem to win even with less talent? Simple. One group waits for the perfect moment. The other group acts in chaos, in pain, in fear. That's the secret. The undefeated don't wait for the weather to change. They train in the storm. But even the most disciplined fall into one trap. A silent killer of greatness. Act 3. The death of momentum. It's not failure that destroys people, it's drift. You skip one workout, you delay one dream, you tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. And just like that, your momentum is gone. You didn't lose, you leaked. Seneca said, while we waste our time hesitating and postponing, life is slipping away. Every undefeated person has a radar for drift. They know the cost of delay, so they fight it. With ritual, think of your mind like a lion. If you don't train it, it starts acting like a house cat. You don't need hype. You need habit. And that habit starts the moment you wake up. Act 4. The discipline ritual. You want to live like the top 1%? Then stop acting like the 99. Undefeated people live by code, not by mood. They don't wait to feel ready. They do the work anyway. Wake up, hydrate, move your body, silence the noise, write your plan, then execute like your life depends on it, because it does. Discipline is your freedom. Epictetus. Again, no man is free who is not master of himself. That's your edge, not luck, not genetics, self-mastery, but all this discipline, all this effort. What's it really for? It's for something bigger, something they'll remember when you're gone. Act 5. Legacy. Over hype. Hype fades. Followers forget. But legacy lasts. The undefeated don't chase trends. They chase truth. You want to be remembered? Don't show the world what you have. Show them what you built. Build patience. Build value. Build consistency so strong that even when you disappear for a year, your results still echo. The Stoics didn't care about applause. They cared about alignment. Are you living in line with your principles? Because if you are, you don't need validation. You are the validation. And now we arrive at the final truth. You're not meant to win every day. Some days you'll fall. Some days you'll question everything. That's part of it. The undefeated aren't gods. They're not superheroes. They're human. But they never leave the arena, even when they're bleeding, even when no one's watching, even when it hurts to breathe. They stay, because they know this isn't about the scoreboard. It's about the standard, and when you live by that, you never lose. Not really. So don't wait. Stop scrolling. Start building. Choose discipline over dopamine. Choose legacy over likes. Choose to be undefeated because you can be broke, tired, doubted, and ignored. But if you refuse to fold, you are already unstoppable.